Yo guys, what is going on? This is Yokeman here, and welcome back to another episode of this PES 2021 Master League here with Spurs. We're going to kick off today's episode against Man City in a massive game. We also take on Bournemouth and Villa in the league. If you didn't catch yesterday's episode, go and give it a cheeky watch. It was a decent one, and we made some transfers. We brought in Denzel Dumfries and Jeremy Doku, the youngster from Anderlecht. Anyway, let's pick the team for the first game of the episode. Right, so this will be the squad to take on Manchester City, and unfortunately for us, obviously, we're still without Dybala and we're still without Harry Kane. So it makes this very difficult for us. G. Bale will wear the captain's armband, which will keep the team's spirit up moderately high. 78, I mean, it's not where it would be with Harry Kane on the pitch, but it is what it is. Son is going to play up top today because Badu is absolutely not up for this one. In fact, a few players aren't up for it, which is a little bit frustrating. Let's see how we get on against a very strong Man City team. Massive home game here for Tottenham, taking on Manchester City. As we kick it off with a little bit of a huddle, the lads will be cheating themselves up. Gareth Bale will probably be saying, don't worry, doesn't matter that Harry Kane's not on the pitch, we're going to get this win for him. Alderweireld in the Manchester City team. They got a strong side, you know. Manchester City have a ridiculously good squad. This is going to be, by no stretch of the imagination, a comfortable game, an easy game. I'm expecting a defeat. I will take a draw right now. I'm saying it right now. I would take a draw, but we'll see what we do. These teams that play open against us, play this press. We've had a lot of success against those kind of teams in the past. Oh, Bergwijn. Son is decent on the ball, but he's going to be clattered there by De Bruyne, and we'll take an early free kick. I suppose one of the biggest question marks will be is how well will Son get on today, playing up top, and I'm hoping the answer is very well. Denzel Dumfries does well there to get free. Son is in there, but Alderweireld with the acrobatic, but good enough clearance. And now Manchester City will give chase, but they won't, unfortunately. We will be able to, well, fortunately, not unfortunately, we'll be able to get stuff back in line. And I don't mind them playing long balls today, really, because if we're being realistic, they don't really have the greatest, and that was terrible, and that was nearly a Sergio Aguero goal. Skriniar needs to be tighter to him there. That was awful. I was just about to say I don't mind them playing the long ball because they don't really have much height in the team, but Sergio Aguero did brilliantly there. Kasmara now with a good touch. Oh, he's going to play in Son. Alderweireld gets there, but he doesn't get there strong enough. Question mark was, would Son be able to do it up top today in the absence of Harry Kane? And that's a good answer so far, isn't it? 1-0 Tottenham. I mean, it's still very early stages. It was only a moment ago that it looked like it was going to be 1-0 Manchester City. Alderweireld really doesn't do well enough there. Well in, Son. Bale now will find Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura's done really well against his old teammate Alderweireld again. Benjamin Mendy's coming forward and he's hit the post and it lands to Son. Oh, and Son stabs it straight at the goalkeeper. Maybe should be 2-0 here. Maybe should be 2-0. Oh, and there's still another opportunity if we can find a way past Alderweireld. But wow, what a couple of moments here for Tottenham. And you really do feel like for a brief moment there was going to be more as Son hits that one. And maybe Son should have done better with the rebound. Maybe he should have done, but wow, what a start here from Tottenham. Son's found Bergwijn here. Oh, I waited for Lucas Moura to make the run. He's made it. Oh, I tried to slide it across. He took a touch too heavy there, and I went for the fake shot. To be honest with you, I got into a position where I didn't know what to do with the ball. What decision to make on the ball, really, and unlucky there. Lucas Moura nearly getting us a second goal a couple of times now. He's having opportunities, and that's exactly what you'd want from him. And they're going to have Sergio Aguero now, and he's going to turn. Skriniar, who's not had a great start to this game, if we're being honest with ourselves. Bergwijn doing well there, though. Doing very well there. Let's move this ball forward now. Lucas Moura with it. He's very good on the ball, and we'll just look to start moving the ball forward. Oh wow, Alderweireld again. What's he doing? Son with a touch and a shot, and well saved. Ederson keeping them in this one. Very back and forth so far. Sergio Aguero now being allowed to fire off another shot, but this time it was very timid. Raheem Sterling there trying to find Sergio Aguero. He did find him in the end. Oh, they're going to whip it in. Davis should have done a bit better there. Bernardo Silva was coming charging in. They've really got a lot of bodies forward here. What can they do? Rodri will hit it in the end. We managed to block it. Bernardo Silva now. Oh, Aguero turns, shoots, and what a save. What a save. And they are going to be allowed to take the corner, though. The intensity is just ramped up to a whole new level. This has been absolutely crazy. And they take it short. And Kyle Walker would have looked to have put that in. You do win it back, but it's straight to Kevin De Bruyne after winning the ball back. And now they're going to go again. Kyle Walker now. And once we have won it back, the whistle will surely go. Half-time 1-0 Tottenham, but Manchester City piling on the pressure. Well, that was a crazy game of football, really, so far. First half has been what you'd expect from two of the top-tier sides in the league. But wow, was it intense. Aguero! Oh, he just can't catch it right, can he, at the minute? And it's working in our favour as the keeper is just giving it back to them. Aguero! Oh, Skriniar does brilliantly. God, the keeper's got to do better, and we've given him the ball back again, and this is just dangerous after dangerous attack now from Manchester City, and they've started the second half exactly where they left off, really, in reality. And David Silva, and luckily for us, he's offside. Give us the ball back, give us a reprieve, let us make some decent passes, because all we've done so far in this half is give the ball away. Aguero now turns Tandanga, but well in Ndombele. That's why he's playing that defensive midfielder role. It's exactly why he's playing that defensive midfielder role, for situations like that. We've had to dig in very deep in this game because their press is very high. Once you break the press, though, there's opportunities every time. Denzel Dumfries now. Let's see what we could do. I'll give it back to Lucas Moura, who can't manage to make the pass. But we will try and find Denzel wide on the wing, but it's gone out. I think maybe some substitutions and a tactical tweak. So no formation change, just a cheeky tactical change. See how it helps us in this one. A little bit more defensive, you know, a little bit more defensive and some different options, some different looks going forward. But we'll see how it goes for us. Oh, Son's done well there. Lucas Moura now. What can he produce? He's very good on the ball. So he'll be given time to get that to Davis. Davis doesn't have many options though. Bergwijn again now. Let's play it into the midfield and see what we can craft now in this situation. Man City, as you can see, don't have many bodies forward. And Denzel Dumfries here tries to fire that in towards Son. I need to do the super cancel there and move Son towards the ball, really. But it's remembering to do it. Well, a double sub here from ourselves. Man City have made one as well. Reguilon and Gedson coming on. Fresh legs in key positions as we're looking to defend out this game. It's the first time I've actually made tactical changes to defend a game. And hopefully it works well. Sterling will fire off a shot and well saved from the goalkeeper. I'm hoping it'll work well, but famous last words then, Naily, wasn't it? Corner now, and this is a great opportunity. Although they don't have the greatest headers of the football, but neither do we. And he's going to play that to Kyle Walker. Let's see what he can do there, Kyle Walker. And then Ndombele. Lucas Moura now will block it, and will Son get to it? That's the big question. Doesn't look like he will, unfortunately. Oh, Gedson gets to it though. And now Son has it, and Raheem Sterling's going to attack at Son, and he is going to win it back, and that's frustrating from Son. He's got to do better. Well in Gedson again there, though. Lucas Moura now will play this forward towards Reguilon. Bergwijn. Ndombele. Interesting position for Ndombele, but I spotted the run of Lucas Moura. What can Lucas Moura now do in this position? He's going to be tackled by Kyle Walker. Well played, Kyle Walker there. Oh, they've made a mistake. Son on the volley! Oh, straight out Strakoschka in that. Sorry, not Edison in this one. And that's the kind of counter-attack we want to be doing. And then we'll go back to sitting back in our blocks and, you know, trying to see this one out. If we get a great opportunity, fantastic. Is that going to go out? It is. Then that's great. But if we don't, I'm happy to see this game out. As said earlier, it's the first time we've ever done this where we've just tried to see a match out. But points on the board against Man City would be huge. This is probably what we should have done in the Everton game in the last episode. Well, third and final sub, we'll bring off Lucas Moura. He's had a very good game, lively when we needed him going forward. We'll bring him off for Boadu. Boadu will get to see out this game in the shadow striker position. Oh, De Bruyne has lost it there. Sonny's going to pick it up. And if he finds Boadu, oh, he just couldn't, could he? He just couldn't find him. It's unfortunate. And now Sergio Aguero will play it back to Dani Ceballos, who's going to be met by Ndombele. And then Bergwijn doesn't decide to pick up the ball. And Ndombele will end up coming away with the ball. And Boadu's going to play that one forward. He's not, but we are going to get the throw in. And I think we might have just seen this game out here. Bergwijn with a late shot at Strakoschka. But we are 4 minutes into added time. And the whistle's surely got to come here when this ball comes out. And there it is, a fantastic 1-0 victory here for Tottenham. We went very negative in that second half. I completely understand if you guys think that was a was a mistake and we should have taken the game to Man City, but that defensive prowess and making that change has led us to get a 1-0 victory here against a very good Manchester City side. Well, we're going to go straight into this game against Bournemouth. We've made some changes, some big changes, really. But the big one is that Dybala is back and will play today at Shadow Striker behind Bodou. Harry Kane is back but still not fit and he's got a downward arrow. Sessegnon's going to play on the left. Doku's going to play on the right. We're definitely playing a rotated side, a younger side, but gives them a great opportunity here against Bournemouth, who have a fairly decent side, so we're definitely not taking them as if they're going to be easy picking. But I feel fairly confident that we can get a decent result in this one. Well, a great opportunity here for Tottenham to pick up another 3 points, and we really need to keep picking up the 3 points. It's not going to be easy to keep our position in 4th place, and the league is very tight this season. That result against Man City does give there some hope that we can climb the table, but you know, I am in the mindset that just top 4 this season. Doku getting his first opportunity in a Spurs shirt. Hopefully a decent performance from the young lad today. He's progressing very well already in this Master League, so it'll be interesting to see how much more he progresses now in this Tottenham team. In the net for Bournemouth today is Ramsdale, a player who we're actually looking at very closely as a player to bring in as our backup goalkeeper. Potential that we make that move. I think it makes sense. English goalkeeper is back up here at Tottenham. I'd be quite happy to bring him in. Dybala now. What can he do? Billing's going to run towards him. How strong is Dybala? Well, that's how strong he is. He's very strong. Well, he's going to shrug him off again, and he's going to be allowed to fire that one in, but it's not the greatest of balls. It'll be interesting to see how Doku gets in today. But also they have Eddie Nketiah up top. I don't know if he's loaned from Arsenal, but it doesn't make a difference. Arsenal lad, so hopefully we can have a decent performance and keep him quiet. Well, Bournemouth certainly not proving easy so far. They'll have a corner here, and they take it short, which is quite interesting. And even when they try and get the ball, and it's going to be blocked instantly. Lewis Cook. Great player, Lewis Cook. Let's try and fire this one forward. It wasn't really the player I was looking for. I wanted Dybala. Sanchez has made a mistake. Brooks, 1-0 Bournemouth. Well, we've given him the captain's armband today, Davinson Sanchez, and he's made a vital mistake here already in the game. The dreadful mistake, Rayleigh. The pass out was shocking, and this Rayleigh is team chemistry. This 101, look at that pass. Shocking. Eddie Nketiah finds Brooks. He turns, he swivels, he shoots. 1-0 Bournemouth, and Spurs back to doing Spurs things, really, in this series. Well, Eddie Nketiah has been found here. What can he do? He's going to play it across to Brooks, and Sessegnon's going to take the world's worst touch, and again, a terrible ball out. Luckily for us, Skip manages to collect that ball there, and Billing up against Dybala now, and Billing's absolutely all over him, and nothing's given for it, and this has been a really terrible first half here for Tottenham. And I mean really terrible. We haven't had a shot yet, I don't believe. And it doesn't feel like we're going to get one either. Although Dybala's made some great play there. And Dybala hits the crossbar. What a beautiful goal that would have been. But he's hit the crossbar. So now we have had a shot. And it's smashed off the crossbar. And for a brief moment, I thought that was going to be right back in the game. And I think we need one in this half. Rayleigh to just... I don't know, even if it's just to steady the nerves a little bit. But what we're doing right now isn't working. David Brooks has got our number, and so has Eddie Nketiah. Well, Doku now has found a bit of space. What can Doku do with it? Oh, he's hit the post. That was marvellous. He's hit the post from that position, and he just can't go in. We've hit the crossbar and the post. Now, this was fantastic. They stood off him, gave him a bit of space for why not? Oh, and it nearly caught Ramsdale out there. Nearly blushes there for the Bournemouth goalkeeper. I nearly said Sheffield United. Obviously, he's gone there in real life now. Well, there we go, guys. Half-time. 1-0 down to our own sloppy play. Davinson Sanchez to blame for that one. And it's a problem when your captain's making the mistakes. But we've looked very bright ever since that. But the only problem is we might have looked bright, but it's been hitting the woodwork. And we've hit the woodwork twice now. Bodou. Oh, nearly into Dybala. Simpson was just there, and... it's going to be that kind of half, I think. It's going to be a half of Tottenham probing and asking a lot of questions. Dumfries now. We've started really brightly, but again, nothing going forward. And if we could play that into Doku for his first goal, he was offside anyway. He couldn't finish it, but he was offside. Only just a whisker offside, but that's more like it. Well, what an absolute screamer here for Bournemouth. I'm speechless. Danjuma with a peach of a goal, and it's 2-0 Bournemouth. And wow, we've been undone. What a finish. It is a superb finish, this one. You can't take anything away from Bournemouth, but just a little bit lapse with the defending here in this situation. And, you know, Gedson can't get right side of him, and oh, what a sweet hit. 2-0 Bournemouth, and we can beat Man City, but we can't beat Bournemouth. Well, double sub here. Son's going to come on for Sessegnon, and Kimpembe is going to come on for the shocking Davinson Sanchez. Gedson finds Son. Looks to try and pull it across. He's not really had an impact so far, has he? No one has, really. Dumfries. Oh, it was going towards Bodu. And we've made the changes, and we've been dominant in terms of possession. But guess what? No goals as of yet. And it doesn't look like they're coming with the passing we're doing right there. Doesn't look like they're coming. It looks like a 2-0 defeat. It doesn't look like we can score in this one. And we've looked like that in recent games, to be fair to us. Oh, God, Dybala, you've got to do better there, mate. We've looked like that in recent games. The missing of Harry Kane has been huge. The impact in the team spirit has been huge. And another game here gone by where we've performed dreadfully. I mean, they've scored. The Brooks goal was great, but I mean, the goal they scored after that was absolutely supreme. Dybala, though, is offside. There we go. 2-0, Bournemouth. Looks like it's staying that way. Well, let's whip this one in from the corner. Son is coming for it. We won't find it, and it's not looking good for us, boys. It's not looking good. It's not looking healthy either, which is the scariest part, is how badly we have played in the final third more than anything in this one. You just wouldn't expect it. Not from us. We've been goals galore this season. The odd defensive mistake, absolutely fine, you'd expect. Doku's been the brightest spark. Is that nearly deflected in? Rayleigh in the game. And it's just not come off when we needed it to. Just really hasn't come off when we needed it to. And it's just a sign of what we're trying to build here. There's a lot more to build. Sometimes we do look superb, but for a big chunk of this season, we haven't been good enough. Against the smaller sides as well, might I add, our performances have been lacklustre. Reminds me a little bit of Liverpool not so long back, you know, where they beat all the big teams, but then they'd lose to someone like Crystal Palace, let's say. And that's exactly where we're at the moment. We're losing to the smaller sides, you know, your Southamptons, yeah. Bournemouth here, I mean, look at this. Freshly promoted Bournemouth, and they've outplayed us in patches of the game, and they scored 2 very good goals, and we've given the ball away way too much. And will we find Bodu? We will, and he might find Dybala for what will be merely a consolation goal, and that is it. A consolation goal. 2-1. And Rayleigh, it's nothing to write home about, is it? It's great that Dybala's managed to score a goal here on the counter-attack. Fantastic for him, but it's very unlikely that we'll get another one in this situation, and we should be beating a team like Bournemouth. Oh, we've won the ball back, though. Son now, what can he do? It's got to be good. Dybala. This has got to be good as well, so we're going to have a corner by the looks of it, and this will be our last opportunity now in this game. Will be this corner. If I weren't nervous already, I am now. Let's see what we could do. Dybala's going to whip it in. He's not the best corner kick taker. Gazzaniga, he's up there. Oh, Doku's going to fake shot, and then he's going to hit it straight at Ramsdale. Straight at Ramsdale, and there we go. That's the game, set, and match. There we go. 2-1 victory for Bournemouth in what will be a superb victory in their season, and a terrible performance from Tottenham. When we don't have our key men on the pitch, and that spirit is down, there is no one to carry us. And Dybala getting a late goal. Well, this is just quickly the league situation after that game. And as you'll have seen, Manchester City did lose, so it was an opportunity to close the gap, which we've not taken. And 6 defeats now this season is far too much if we want to be more than a top 4 side. It really is far too much if we want to be more than a top 4 side. I think we've kind of found where we're at. 3rd, 4th position is probably pretty much where we are at. We need to improve, and when we don't have key players, it's very difficult for us to get anything done. So let's take a quick look, see if there's any big deals gone on in January. A loan transfer for Brahim Diaz to Valencia. I wonder how much Brahim Diaz grows, but I mean, the age of 23, it doesn't look like he's going to grow much, which is crazy because he looks very good in real life. There's no major ones, really, that I'm seeing here that are massively standing out for me and being like, oh, that's a big, big deal. No chunky transfer fees anyway, really, that we could see there. Who's gone to Leicester there? Lallana's gone to Leicester from Liverpool. But no massive ones from what I can see. Neto from Barcelona to West Ham. But again, I mean, he's getting on a little bit. 33 years of age. We've got a decent one there, though, haven't we? It's a loan transfer, the goalkeeper from Sampdoria. But yeah, no real big ones from what I can see here. There's no real standout transfers. Doku, obviously, to us. But yeah, no massive ones. So we go, third and final game of the episode, and the biggest news and the best news that anyone could have ever had in this series is Harry Kane is back. He's the captain. And look, we go from like 66 spirit to 89. So as long as he's in the team, we can kind of get the team going. And when he's not in the team, we can't. And I would love it if you guys have any suggestions of building more players that can have that impact when you know, Harry Kane isn't in the team, that they're in the team, then let me know. I don't really know how the team spirit works. I know them playing together helps that over a period of time, and how long a player's been at the club, I think, has an impact in that. But I don't know what makes Harry Kane just the supreme leader. Does he have a special kind of attribute, or can that be trained? Let me know, because we could do with more players on the pitch that can give better team spirit when we're not playing our full-strength squad. Nonetheless, another difficult game. I'm taking every game as a difficult game. We just lost to Bournemouth 2-1. All right, we rotated a lot, but we didn't have a choice, really. And we still lost. So Harry Kane will be geeing the boys up for this one. And please let us have a different kind of performance. And it'll be interesting to see how much differently the team plays with Harry Kane in the team, coming straight off the Bournemouth game. Now, I've noticed a difference usually when Harry Kane's in the team, but let's see if we feel it in this one. Dembele there to Dybala. Balak's very good at standing the ball up and keeping it. That's what I do very much like about him. We've got a good strength side out today in this one. Douglas Costa, early doors. Oh, that was very close from him. That was very, very close from him. To be able to get the shot off from there. Oh, that was close. Great play between Lo Celso and Sergi, boy. That weren't miles off. I think Reina may have had it covered, though. Harry Kane now. Finds Dybala. Dybala straight through to Son, and this is a dangerous position for us. Son finds Harry Kane. Oh, I thought that was 1-0. Thought that was 1-0. And just look at the difference when Dybala, Son, and Kane can all link up together. It really does feel differently. And oh, that's very close. Very, very close. And so much of a brighter start to the game already. Well, Aston Villa now trying to have some sustained possession. Oh, it's not gone well for them so far. Let's see what we can do here. And this is where we'll probably be dangerous. Some open real estate there for Son. And now for Dybala, who's going to find Costa. Who will give it straight back to Dybala, who takes a beautiful touch. And finishes it. No, he doesn't. How unlucky is Dybala? The crossbar in the first game. And off the post now in this one. That was... Oh, I was thinking that was going to be an absolutely superb goal there, to be honest with you. I was about to go, wow, what a finish that is. Douglas Costa now, though. Dangerous position for him. Oh, my God, it flashes past the post. Why can't we find the back of the net at this stage in time? It's not going for us, is it? It's really not going for us, but great play by Dybala to find Douglas Costa. Maybe should have played in Harry Kane. But Douglas Costa thought he could score there. Oh, wow. Oh, he's not finished it. Harry Kane has not finished it. Freshly back from injury and obviously lacking a little bit of fitness. Maybe I should have chipped it, but they made a mistake. They made a mistake all out there, didn't they? And we just didn't punish them. Dybala now. Oh, he's being chased down. We're going to have to move the ball on. Sonny boy. Son. Terrible. And Dembele now is going to find Son. Son now. Oh, he's hit the post. We've hit the post again. This is just, it's just making me sad. How have we hit the post again? God, they're living on buy time, aren't they? Son, Kane, this time. Oh, well said by Reina. Well said by Reina. And this is just all Tottenham. Absolutely all Tottenham. We've got our best players out on the pitch here. And we're really showing it. And, oh, wow. Great save, Reina. But we've hit the bloody post again. Wesley now. Dangerous position for him. Oh, well played, Kimpembe. That's what you want from him in that position, isn't it? That really is what you want from him. We've got Davis now making a run. Let's see what he's got ahead of him. Not a lot. I would have wanted more from Son there, really. He's going to end up with the ball, though. Douglas Costa now, though. Oh, he's found Harry Kane. 1-0. 1-0. How much have we missed this man? How much have we missed this man? 1-0 Tottenham. And he's got to play every game now until the end of the season if we can. He's got to play every single game now until the end of the season if he can. Because I don't know how we do this without him. That is fantastic footwork from him. And another brilliant goal. Oh, Dybala and Son have linked up very well. Dybala! Oh, my God. The man just can't find the back of the net. I feel for him so much because his play and work rate in this game deserves at least 2 goals. And he keeps getting himself into these beautiful positions. He's offering all these fantastic runs for Son to lay the ball off to him. You know, Son's having a dream out there in terms of being able to lay the ball off to someone. And unfortunately for Dybala, he's just not finding himself in the position that gets him a goal. Although he's in again, and this time he puts it wide. He puts it wide, and, you know, Dybala could be on a hat-trick here. If he could just work on his finishing a little bit, I would love that. But wide open again. And, oh, he slotted it wide. Oh, Dybala's done really well to find Harry Kane here. Harry Kane, surely. Harry Kane, he's been jostled, but it's in. It doesn't matter. Harry Kane is back in the Tottenham side. And this is the kind of man we need in the team if we stand any chance of winning silverware at any stage. Beautiful ball by Dybala. And I thought for a brief moment, he was being pulled back. He wasn't going to get the shot off, but he does, and it's superb again. Fantastic from King Harry Kane. And in a game where Dybala should have had about 5, at least Harry Kane's got 2. Well, free kick now for Aston Villa. We've dominated this game so far. This will probably be their first opportunity. Nearly made it towards Wesley. Let's fire this one forward. I knew Kane was going to be up there somewhere. And trying to ask some questions, cause some problems. I'm thinking as well, potential players we could sign. I'm looking at Jack Grealish and I'm looking at Tyrone Mings and thinking they could be 2 players that we definitely wouldn't mind having in this Tottenham side. But there we go, 2-0 at half-time, and I feel a bit sorry for Reina. I feel more sorry for Dybala, who could have had a hat-trick. This could have been 5-0. And I said a question, didn't I, at the start? It'd be interesting to compare having Harry Kane in the team and not. And basically, by that, I mean having a high team spirit and not having a high team spirit. You want a high team spirit. You want a high team spirit because, wow, the performances you get when you have a high team spirit, they're far superior. Well, Aston Villa again with another rare opportunity. Aston Villa, a side that was mentioned as maybe the next team that we could do in a Master League. I don't know, that could be an option. Aston Villa would maybe make a very interesting Master League with the updated squad, having Ollie Watkins in the team. Definitely something maybe we could talk about closer to the time. Obviously, we're nowhere near that time yet because at this stage, we haven't even achieved the minuscule of what we want to do with Tottenham. There'll be a yellow card for Douglas Costa there, overrunning the ball, unfortunately. So I've pretty much learned you can take anyone off the pitch and it isn't really going to harm the team spirit. In fact, if I put Lucas Moura on for Douglas Costa, it improves the team spirit. So this is what's interesting for me to learn, is that seems to be solely dependent on Harry Kane. And is there a way for us to take Harry Kane and not have him on the pitch and still keep decent team spirit? Double sub, though, from us. Oh, Bodu's kept it. Harry Kane, surely. Harry Kane. King Harry Kane. Hat-trick for him. Beautiful from Bodu. Absolutely beautiful. Coming on and assisting the captain, Harry Kane. He's done what he's needed to do today. And it good as he said, I'm back in the team. He's certainly introduced himself back into the squad beautifully, hasn't he? What a finish. Reina didn't stand a chance. And there we have it, boys. 3-0. And, yeah, there's a huge difference in this team when Harry Kane plays. A huge difference. And if we have injuries with Harry Kane, be prepared for us to have a rough ride. All right, a corner for Aston Villa. Let's see what they can do with it. Interesting to see. They're going to try and whip that one up towards Lucas Moura, which is quite a good decision, really, when you think about it. Lucas Moura, one of these shorter players in the box. What's interesting is they didn't have Tyrone Mings in there. Well, if Harry Kane gets to that ahead of Konza, he does. And will Son get there? He does get there. And now, Bodu is no idiot. Oh, he doesn't just manage to play the ball through. Son, though, what can we do here? It's kind of fizzling out. No, it's not. If Serge gets it to him. Oh, he played it. Bodu can't get to it. Son. Moura. Oh, well. Maybe I should have hit it with Son there. Maybe I should have hit it with Son. Kind of in this situation. We'll see here now where the ball rolls to him. I should have probably hit it first time. Well, we're going to make a substitution now. It's going to be Harry Kane coming off for Oliver Skip. And we're going to play him at DM. And we've managed to maintain 78 team spirit. Again, way better than the 66 we had against Bournemouth. But I think that's because some key players are still in. But it's a huge drop. Nearly a 10 team spirit drop when Harry Kane isn't on the pitch. Son now finds Lo Celso. Who's going to find Lucas Moura. Who's going to keep looking for Son. Who's going to fire off a shot. It's fine. Badu is in there. Lucas Moura will collect. Sergi Boy will fire in towards Son. And he lofted it, but it wasn't good enough. Not a good enough connection. I'm trying to work on my headers. They work a bit differently in this game. Oh, Lucas Moura. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But we're 3-0 up. And I think we're kind of cruising. Oliver Skip's come on as a DM. Doing his job well there to win it back. And Dembele now. Oh, Sergi Boy. Oh, Lucas Moura. God, Lucas Moura. They've given him some space, haven't they? And he just can't finish it. They gave him some space. They're falling apart here at Aston Villa. Lucas Moura now. Dangerous. He spotted Lo Celso running. He'll get a little bit of room. Lucas Moura. Son! Oh, what a save. Reina's stopped this from being an absolute cricket score. Reina has. Fantastic from him. And this is nice play from the boys again. Good passing. Lucas Moura smart to find Son. Winds up the shot and a great save. Well, there we have it. Aston Villa, well beaten, 3-0. And it really should have been more. Dybala had opportunities. Bodu, Son. There were so many opportunities in this game. It should have been more. But at the end of the day, the result is 3-0. Harry Kane gets himself a hat-trick, and the biggest thing is Harry Kane being back in this team and the impact it has. Against Bournemouth, we couldn't get anything going. Look at this here today. We've beaten Aston Villa 3-0, and we've had 19 shots and 12 on target. Harry Kane is the difference maker in this Tottenham squad. Well, fantastic result for us there. We are now on 51 points in the league. It gives us a good gap between us and sorry, not Leeds. I don't know why I was thinking about Leeds. Wolverhampton. But again, you know, we've had opportunities to gain pace on Man City, Liverpool and Arsenal, and we haven't taken them by losing against teams we shouldn't be losing against. I put it down to team spirit. Team spirit important in PES, and I really actually quite like that because it feels like we are at detriment without having Harry Kane in the team, and we can't just plug that position and be absolutely fine. We can't be. We need him. We need him in the team every single bloody game. But it's not the end of the world. We are still actually very close. 4 points off Man City and 5 points off Liverpool and Arsenal. So it isn't completely out the realms of the imagination that we could mount some kind of title challenge. But for me, all I care about this season is top 4. Let's see if we can have a bit of a run in the Champions League would be nice as well. Well, guys, that will be it for this episode. Next time out, we will take on Leicester City, Liverpool and West Ham. So some big games in that one again. No doubt that it'll be West Ham that we lose to and we'll beat Leicester and Liverpool because seems to be our style at the moment. We can keep Harry Kane fit. I'm pretty sure we can win every game. If we can keep Harry Kane fit and on the pitch, even if it's just for team spirit, the amount of opportunities we can create when he's on the pitch is just second to none compared to normally. But anyway, guys, I appreciate the support as usual. It's time for us to start to thinking about ideas. That was a terrible sentence, but to start thinking of ideas of potential saves that we could do for the more longer-term Master League. I have a few teams in mind. Two of them, well, at least one of them would be Inter Milan if we were to go to a foreign team. The Serie A is pretty much licensed in PES. Well, it is licensed in PES as far as I'm aware. So doing a Serie A Master League would be great. But at the end of the day, you guys have started to help build the foundation of this channel. And what you want is important. We will probably do a poll. I think that's probably what we'll do. It's the only fair way to do it. Then you guys have voted. I have no control. You have all the control. And if you don't get the choice you wanted, it's not my fault, basically, is what I'm saying. So I think we probably will do a poll. Inter Milan is a team I'd like to put in there. Someone did mention Aston Villa. I'm open to do a smaller team in England. The only team we can't do is Fulham because that will be the English save on FIFA. That was already locked in beforehand. So Fulham is a no-go. But I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to different leagues as well. The Spanish league, the Bundesliga. You know, I'm open to different leagues, but don't worry, guys. We are by no means anywhere near done with this Tottenham save because, as you can see, we've still got a lot of work to do. And God forbid we ever have to replace Harry Kane because it's going to be a rough ride. And I'm devastated at the mindset of going to a different club and trying to manage the team spirit without having a player like him in the team. But anyway, guys, I appreciate the support as usual. You guys have been amazing. Please hit subscribe if you're new around here. If you haven't already, which you should have done, but maybe you forgot, hit it now, please. I would really like that. And leave a like on the video. I'll see you in the next one.